UnitedHealth shares plunged over 7% after a bombshell investigation exposed a secret bonus program that rewarded nursing homes for avoiding hospital transfers even when residents were seriously ill. Whistleblowers say these policies put vulnerable patients at risk, and now the DOJ is circling as the company faces its biggest crisis in decades. This follows a Guardian investigation which revealed the secret bonuses had been paid out as part of a UnitedHealth program that stations the company's own medical teams in nursing homes and pushes them to cut care expenses for residents covered by the insurance giant. In several cases, identified by the Guardian, nursing home residents who needed immediate hospital care under the program failed to receive it after interventions from UnitedHealth staffers. At least one lived with permanent brain damage following his delayed transfer, according to a confidential nursing home incident log, recordings, and photo evidence. UnitedHealth said the suggestion that its employees have prevented hospital transfers is verifiably false. It said its bonus payments to nursing homes help prevent unnecessary hospitalizations that are costly and dangerous to patients, and that its partnerships with nursing homes improve health outcomes. The article explains that under Medicare Advantage, insurers collect lump sums from the federal government to cover seniors' care, but the less insurers spend on care, the more they have for potential profit, an opportunity that UnitedHealth higher-ups have systematically sought to exploit when it comes to long-term nursing home residents. To reduce residents' hospital visits, UnitedHealth offered nursing homes an array of financial sweeteners that sounded more like they came from stockbrokers than medical professionals. Over the past 7 years, the company has shelled out premium dividend and shared savings payments that boosted nursing homes' bottom lines. Through its quality and shared risk program, UnitedHealth offered an even bigger cut to nursing homes that drove down medical spending, but threatened to claw back money from those that didn't, according to former employees and internal corporate documents. One term that UnitedHealth executives obsessed over was admits per thousand, APK for short. It was a measure of the rate that nursing homes sent their residents to the hospital. Under the premium dividend program, a low APK qualified a nursing home for the various bonus payments the insurer offered. A high APK meant that a nursing home received nothing. APK drove everything, said one former national UnitedHealth executive who worked on the initiative with nursing homes in more than 24 states and spoke about the confidential contracts on condition of anonymity. You gain profitability by denying health care, and when profitability suffers for the shareholders, that's when people get crazy and do things that are not appropriate. The same report also reveals that the secret bonuses were just one of many maneuvers UnitedHealth devised to track and cut expenses in its nursing home initiative. Internal emails show, for example, that UnitedHealth supervisors gave their teams budgets showing how many hospital admissions they had left to use up on nursing home patients. The company also monitored nursing homes that had smaller numbers of patients with do not resuscitate or DNR and do not intubate orders in their files. Without such orders, patients are in line for certain life-saving treatments that might lead to costly hospital stays. 2 current and 3 former UnitedHealth nurse practitioners told The Guardian that UnitedHealth managers pressed nurse practitioners to persuade Medicare Advantage members to change their code status to DNR, even when patients had clearly expressed a desire that all available treatments be used to keep them alive. Quote, "They're pretending to make it look like it's in the best interest of the member," another current UnitedHealth nurse practitioner said, "but it's really not." In response to questions, UnitedHealth said its nursing home initiative improves care for older residents by providing, quote, "on-site nurse practitioners, tailored care plans for chronic conditions, and enhanced communication between staff, families, and providers." The company denied that it had prevented hospital transfers or inappropriately pushed patients to change their code status to DNR. The same report explains that the program's cost-cutting schemes were only possible because of the sprawling nature of UnitedHealth, a $300 billion plus conglomerate which has grown into one of the world's biggest companies thanks to its relentless efforts to embed itself into nearly every corner of the healthcare industry. UnitedHealth's insurance arm covers millions more Medicare Advantage seniors than any of its rivals, and another subsidiary, Optum, employs or affiliates with tens of thousands of doctors and nurse practitioners. When nursing homes under the bonus program allowed medical teams from one UnitedHealth subsidiary to work in their facilities, they allowed the corporate giant to influence critical healthcare decisions for residents, which had a direct impact on the insurance side of its business. The Guardian's reporting also found that the program offered nursing homes even larger sums for every senior enrolled in the insurer's offerings for long-term nursing home residents, which are called institutional special needs plans. In some cases, these payments incentivized nursing homes to leak confidential resident records to UnitedHealth sales teams so they could directly solicit elderly residents and their families, according to a whistleblower lawsuit currently being fought in federal court in Georgia, as well as internal nursing home records and interviews with more than a dozen current and former nursing home employees and UnitedHealth salespeople. One former UnitedHealth employee in Georgia admitted to The Guardian that she got nursing home staff to leak her confidential resident records, then backdated permission to contact forms to circumvent federal rules meant to protect seniors from aggressive sales pitches. The employee was fired after failing to meet her sales quota, according to a former colleague. UnitedHealth pitches its nursing home initiative as a positive for long-term residents. It provides them access to UnitedHealth nurse practitioners via in-person visits, as well as to remote medical professionals who provide guidance to facility nurses at night and on weekends. This enhanced care coordination, as the company puts it, is supposed to help reduce unnecessary hospitalizations, which are costly for UnitedHealth and can expose patients to additional complications. In several cases identified by The Guardian, the company's insertion of itself into nursing home emergency protocols helped delay or avert transfers for patients who could have benefited from immediate hospital care. In one incident from 2019, a remote UnitedHealth medical provider working for the program received a report shortly after midnight about a nursing home resident in Renton, Washington, who was slurring her words and unable to move her arm. Textbook stroke symptoms. They point out that in stroke cases, every minute counts. When blood flow to the brain is blocked or interrupted, the sooner the patients get to the hospital, the better the chance doctors have to prevent long-term neurological damage. In this case, the nurse at her nursing home reported to UnitedHealth that it looked like a stroke, according to an incident log, but instead of greenlighting an immediate hospitalization for a possible stroke, the remote UnitedHealth employee suggested the resident might be suffering from a less serious condition called a transient ischemic attack, a temporary loss of brain function caused by blood flow blockage. The remote employee then advised the nurse to run a blood test and update the company again in 4 hours, confidential UnitedHealth records show. The patient's independent primary care doctor told The Guardian she was never informed of this failure to transfer her patient. She said, quote, "I would have wanted them to contact me right away so that I could have made a decision. The time frame matters." The independent doctor also said she was disturbed by the remote UnitedHealth employee's working diagnosis, which called for ruling out a TIA rather than a stroke. The remote employee was an early career nurse practitioner, not a physician. Another article on this at Zero Hedge points out that The Guardian's report comes at a time of crisis for UnitedHealth. Last week, shares logged the worst weekly crash since 1998 after a Wall Street Journal report said the Department of Justice has been conducting a criminal investigation into the company's Medicare practices. In addition, UnitedHealth suspended its 2025 outlook, and its CEO abruptly exited. Please leave a comment and tell me what you think about this latest update. If you could give this video a thumbs up, remember to click the like button, that's greatly appreciated, and make sure that you're subscribed to the channel. I will follow up soon. Thanks again.